Hey guys, what's up? This is Stefan from Most Definitely. I haven't podcasted it's been a little while since I recorded my last video, and I'm literally taking a break right now. But I wanted to just go ahead and just make this video and tell you some points about a few things. So first of all, this is usually the channel where you follow me as I either make mistakes or I make good points about your investments and your financing and your budgeting, how things are going. And then with me and a financial update for me, things are still on the uprise. They're still going well. And what I mean by going well is I have a total of six credit cards, and I paid completely off five of them. I left them all open now. Now the reason I left them open and I'm not closing them out is because it can help your credit to keep your credit card open if you want to purchase a home. You want to have as much credit history, and what I mean by the credit history is the amount of time of positive open credit that you have. So, for example, if you have had your credit cards for 9 years, 10 years, 11 years, that's showing consistent positive paying credit. You don't want to close that out because creditors, credit bureaus, lending agencies want to see that open credit. They want to see you making positive payments to your account. They want to see your accounts in good standing. If you close that out, it actually damages your credit. So if you already have an open credit. So if you have credit cards, you don't like using them, pay them down or pay them off, and then keep them open. Don't close them out. Especially if you're like me and you want to buy a home. I'm going to buy a home this year. 2021 is my year. Somehow, some way, I'm going to purchase a home. What I mean by that is my debt to income ratio has been unequivalent. So my debt was higher than my income, but I'm changing that because, I have multiple streams of income. So for me, as a teacher, I'm an independent school teacher. So I make approximately $60,000 a year. So with that being said, I also went to college, so therefore I have student loans. Which that's a whole nother topic. Even though I took student loans and even though I went to college, I don't think that's the end all and be all of everything that you can be. That was a personal choice for me, but do you need it? Do you need to take a loan to go to college? Maybe not. I didn't have to when I look at it in retrospect, no. I thought I did at the time, but when I look back at it and I look at where I'm at now, I don't know. My circumstance was pretty rocky up there, so I kind of figured I did. That's up in the air. What's done is done. Some of you may want to look at whether or not you want to take a student loan. It would be hypocritical for me to say at this point, oh, don't take a student loan, because I did. But if I could go back and do it again, I would say most of that I probably wouldn't have taken. But that's not really the whole thing I wanted to talk about today. I've been paying that down. I'm paying my debt down. My vehicle, my auto, I got it very low as far as the payments go now. So my car is 3/4, that's 75% paid off. 75% paid off. So I intend to have it paid off by June. That's really my motive. That way I can free up that extra cash and I can use it towards savings, and towards investment. And then also not aside from the car, I'm actually going to pay off the rest of my remaining credit card. So my remaining credit card, I'm going to pay that off. If I do use it, any kind of credit card, credit bureaus want to see you using no more than 30%. So keep your credit cards at about 30%. Don't use any more than that. And that way it'll keep your credit score on a positive flow to keep your credit score high. By me paying off those cards, my 6 credit cards, it jumped me up on TransUnion, Experian, Equifax. It jumped me up like 50 points for each one. So that's pretty good. When I pay down, when it catches up, when my car payment goes on my credit report, which it hasn't, I paid off, half my car. So when that shows up at the end of the month, my credit score is going to jump up. I'm willing to bet about 100 points. I bet you. So I'm going to show you. I'll show you guys. So next time when we zoom this, I will show you. We'll take a look at my credit score and we'll look at it and we'll see where it's at. Right now I'm about 650. Not that great, not bad. 650 is just okay as far as the credit score. That's where I'm at. I want to get my credit score in the 700s, 800s, really. So I'm still working at that. But that's where I'm at financially. And that way, can I buy a house with a credit score in the 600s and 700s? Sure I can. Some people do it in 5. But what will your credit rating be at? Not your credit rating, but your interest rate for your house. My interest rate would be horrible if I got a house and I'm in the 500s range. 600, I'm at 650 right now. My income or my interest rate for my home, if I purchased a home right now, it wouldn't be that hot. So I want to get my interest at a really good rate. So I need to get my credit score up to the 700s, at least minimum in the 700s. So that's where I want to be personally. So that's where I'm working at. And that way, before 2020 is out, I'll have my home. So that's what I'm looking at. And at this point, I just want to get a starter home for my family. I could get anything at any kind of size. I don't really care about the bedrooms, and this is why. Because if you get property, you get some land, you're owning that, and you can build on it. Owning is better than renting anyway. I'm telling you, for me personally, renting for me personally is getting caught up in slavery. The reason being is because I'm paying somebody else's mortgage. It's not mine. I'm paying someone else's by renting. So the goal is for me to own property and to be an owner. So that really is the goal. You want to be an owner. So that's where I'm at. So investments, I've slowed down investments just so I can start paying down bills. Keep my investments, but I still add to my investments. So I add a little bit every day. Not every day, every month. So add a couple hundred every paycheck, just to kind of keep building up that nest egg a little bit. And the Roth IRA, which is my investment account, but I also use it, which is TD Ameritrade, I also use it for investing. So I built up in that, and then I borrowed against it so I wouldn't have to liquidate it. Now I'm just paying myself back. So it's better than borrowing from a bank. That way I'm not taking out a loan. It doesn't go against my credit. I borrowed from myself. So it's just like me taking a savings account, putting it in there, and then borrowing from my own savings account, and then paying myself back. And that's basically what I did. And so so long story short, it definitely helps to have a savings. It definitely helps to pay down your bills. That's where we're at right now with my financial update. Hey guys, if you want to learn more, just come visit the channel. If you like what you're hearing, subscribe. Don't forget to share this, okay? I'm going to have more content later on and shortly. And I'm going to get back into handling business. As far as business goes, so we actually, with our school, our independent school that we have, Chapman Preparatory Academy, we were partnered up with K-12. We didn't like the way they were doing things, so we branched off of them. We're going out solo, so this is going to take a little bit of time for us to build ourselves back up. So we separated ourselves from them because we believe in ourselves more than anyone else. So that's what we're going to do, guys. We're taking into account ourselves. Also, the skate shop, guys, feel free if you need a skateboard, skate deck. That's another business we're running, highlifeskateshop.com, highlifeskateshop.com. Check us out there. We've got some new boards in. Let's go. And that is not an April Fool's joke. We got our new boards. Check them out. Some great prices on there. Anytime you need a discount, you have your standard discount, your standard rate, and then if you just mention High Life, code High Life, you get 20%. Okay. All right, guys. My name's Stefan. We'll see you next time. Until then, if you need some free money, check out the link below. Acorns. Who doesn't like free money? Okay. And then we'll keep you posted on our financial update. We'll see you next time. Take care.